Welcome to Fay News. I'm Jack.
And I'm Henry.
Today is January 28th, 2021.
In case you haven't heard, we have a new mascot, the Fay Gators.
Also, we have a new weather station in the garden.
Today is National Kazoo Day, and it is also National Blueberry Pancake Day.
National Kazoo Day. If you don't know what that is, it is an instrument. It can be quite the noise sometimes.
The clues for this week's Mystery Teacher are...
They have a super sweet tooth.
They like to collect all things Snoopy themed.
And their mom also sews all of their masks.
Now on to Esme with the weather.
Hi, I'm Esme with the weather. Today we have some humidity with a high of 61 and low of 47, last day of the full moon. And on Friday we will have more humidity with a high of 67 and low of 57, and the starting of the waning gibbous. Saturday is a high of 73 and low of 59, with high humidity. Finally, on Sunday there will be a high of 73 and low of 50, still high humidity. Overall, we have low chance of rain and low UV index. Now to Stella with an interview with something to do with weather. Goodbye for now.
Thank you, Esme. We have Mr. Sanchez here, and we're interviewing him for the weather. Where is the weather station?
So if you make your way out to the meadow, in our Fay garden, you may see a 10-foot tall metal pole. At the top of that is our new weather station. It is a WeatherLink weather station. It's the white device on the top of the metal pole.
Interesting. What kind of things does it measure?
Well, let me tell you, there are 6 devices included with the weather station that we'll be measuring in 4th grade. It has a hygrometer, which is measuring the humidity levels of the air. Of course, it has a thermometer, which measures the temperature. It has a wind vane, which is the arrow that points, and that tells us which direction the wind is coming from. It has an anemometer, which are the spinning cups, which tell us what the wind speed is. It has a barometer, which tells us the air pressure in inches of mercury. And it has a rain gauge on the top, which tells us how much rain has fallen that day.
Very, very interesting. What kind of things are you doing in 4th grade with it?
So right now we are tracking the weather over the next 2 weeks. So we started this past Monday, and we'll be going through the first 2 weeks of February. So we're making a chart to see how the weather has increased or decreased. We are also using our barometer to measure, to try and predict whether or not there will be storms, because as the air pressure increases, there is more likely a change of temperature, and possibly it is possible to predict whether or not a storm would be coming.
Why is it in the garden?
So it's in the garden because we were looking for a nice open area to have it. Now, it's accessible in the garden for all students to come and observe, but also since there was a kind of an open area where there are no trees, there's no obstructions, we're able to check, see there's no obstruction for wind, so the anemometer and the wind vane will be able to measure the wind accurately. There's no trees overhead, so we'll be able to measure the amount of rainfall with the rain gauge accurately. And it's also just a nice central area for our school.
Now on to Ashley with the Bayou Buddies. Welcome to Bayou Buddies, and this week's animal is an alligator in honor of the new mascot. Alligators can weigh up to 454 kilos or 1,000 pounds. An alligator's diet includes reptiles, small mammals, birds, mollusks, and fish. Alligators have one of the strongest forces of bite among all the animals that are alive today. Alligators do not really go after humans and prefer to stay away. Alligators can be up to 6 to 11 feet in length. That's all for Bayou Buddies.
Welcome back. This week's mystery teacher is...
Drum roll, please. Miss Hopkins!
Have a fantastic day.